Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me. A little bit cooler day, some smoke in the air, definitely cloudy. Supposed to get some rain today and for like the next 5 or 6 days. So looks like monsoon season is finally starting here in Durango. This morning I'm back here at Chapman Hill Flow Trail and Jump Line because 3 out of the last 5 rides that I've had have been terrible rides. And when I say terrible, I mean utterly demoralizing. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I mean, I know some of it has to do with the elevation out here, and some of it has to do with the fact that, I'm coming off of almost 12 weeks. But this is like 2.5, 3 weeks back now. And even though I'm starting to get my trail wits back, they seem to be taking a long time to come back. And on top of that, I'm having a lot of trouble on the climbs out here. On 3 rides now out of my last 5, when I say they've been demoralizing, it's been on rides. 2 of them were rides, where it's a steep climb straight from the trailhead, Horse Gulch, going up the Mesa Connector Trail. I had only ridden it one time, and that was a year ago. And I guess I really forgot just how steep the climb is up the Mesa Connector. By the time I got up to the Meadow Hub for the downhill flow trails, I was wrecked. The other one after that was out at Overend Mountain Park, and it started off okay. I did the long, easier climb up to the top of a trail called Ned's Hill, which is a blue downhill, and took it easy and decided to go and ride a trail called Spirit Trail. When I got to the far, I don't know what end it is, west or north end of it, I was dead. My body and my brain both gave out on me. It got to the point where, just like on Dipper, when I had my wreck, I couldn't control the bike. My brain couldn't keep up with the speed that I was going on the trail, and I wasn't going very fast at all. And I couldn't control the bike, and I had to end up just cutting the ride short and going back, and it was at a snail's pace that I went back. And then just day before yesterday, I went and rode some more new trails. Several locals had recommended the Sail Barn trailhead, and ride up Sail Barn up to a trail called Big Canyon and come back down. And on the map it doesn't look terrible, but again, and the climb wasn't even that bad. I'm not sure if it was the same, better than, or worse than Carbon Junction switchbacks, but they killed me. And when I got to the spot of Big Canyon where I could turn and come down, I was just shredded. And again, I wasn't feeling the ride at the beginning to start off with. Just like when I wrecked on Dipper, I wasn't feeling the ride, but I kept going. And I just didn't enjoy it. And I was so broken by the time I got to Big Canyon. I had to take 10 or 15 minutes to try to collect and center myself, because I got ridiculously emotional and had a good cry, which has only ever happened one other time, and that was one time when I was trying to go up Alpdeways back at Hawes, and I wasn't having the greatest morning. And yeah, like coming down Big Canyon was terrible. I didn't really like the trail. I don't know if it was just because of my mindset, where my head was at, the fact I was so exhausted feeling. But the trail is like, it could be such a good, fast, flowy trail, but it is so overgrown with like scrub oak and trees and such, and maybe not overgrown, but like they're like, they just border the trail. It's really narrow, single track, and there are like so many turns where you can't see what's coming around the turn, and it was like back and forth across this little wash, and I did not enjoy it. So I'm out here again at the Chapman Flow Trail and Jump Line to try to recoup some self-worth, because I'm feeling pretty low. And I figured instead of going on a long ride, maybe we go and practice jump skills today. And these are the kind of jumps I like to hit. You know, they don't have a super steep lip. They're not sharp. You know, you can roll over these very easily. And as you guys saw in the Flow Trail video from here, you know, they're fairly easy to clear, which I kind of feel like I need right now. I need some kind of win. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna give this a try this morning and see what happens. I'm hoping things will go well. I'm gonna try and get myself worked up into the right space. So enough and blah 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 for me. Let's get on it, man. All right, let's do a couple of roll throughs, kind of get the feeling again. Don't really need to go fast for these. Nice rock right there in the middle of the trail. Well, that wasn't too bad for the first roll through. I'm pretty sure that's bear poop. Like almost human turd size looking. It's like berry skins or nut skins or something. It's all dry. Ain't no big deal. It's just animal poop anyway. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen bear poop like this shape style. Most of the time, bear poop that I've seen looks like stacks of floppy silver dollar pancakes that are just kind of plopped on top of each other, you know, about yay big, or piles of porridge, you know, with tons of berry seeds and such in them. Interesting. Definitely a gamey smell on that still. Alright, let's get us another roll through with no real effort applied. Just trying to get used to the shapes of these again. Woo! That one went a little deeper than I thought I would. Alright, back up. Oh, train is pulling out of the station. That's the Durango Silverton narrow gauge railroad. One of these days I'm going to take a ride on that. Get off at the Needleton flag stop and hike out to what's the name? Chicago Basin. Spend a few nights out there, hike back, catch the train back into town. Seems like it'd be a fun adventure. You can hear the train chugging along. Yeah, I think that would be pretty amazing. Last time I went backpacking was July 4th, a year ago, and succumbed to heat stroke, like genuine heat stroke, man. It was terrible. I have a video of it. If you want to watch it, you can go back in my history about a year or so and find it. But yeah, it was terrible. Like, lots of vomiting. I mean, I vomited like somewhere like 8 or 10 times. Couldn't keep any water down. Was terribly dehydrated, terribly overheated. Nausea, dizziness, like serious brain fog. I remember at one point being on the ground and looking up at some woman. She was talking to me. I was obviously talking to her, but I have no idea what the conversation was. And I remember it took me like, God, it must have been an hour and a half to walk back to backpack on the trail from where I started falling out. It took me an hour and a half to backpack, or to backtrack 3/4 of a mile back to a spot where I could set up my tent and make camp. And it was just supposed to be an overnight. It ended up being 2 nights. And then the day that I hiked out, it was only a mile and a half. And it took me, gosh, it was like 2.5 or 3 hours, something like that. It was just crazy. I was messed up, man. And I learned my lesson then, as far as like getting to that point. I try not to do that. Although obviously I've come close on these past few bike rides, it seems. Not heat stroke, but falling out. All right, let's get another ride through. Maybe we'll put in a little more effort. Don't need much speed for these. Just need to like pop. Whew. Back to the top. Okay, that one wasn't terrible. I'm trying to get comfortable again being in the air. When I was down in Flagstaff, man, Flagstaff has this amazing bike park, and I really wanted to show it to you guys. Unfortunately, I had my accident before I could get a chance to make a video of it. And it's an awesome bike park. I forget the name, but I'll put it on the screen here. And it's not bike park like, Trestle or Whistler or Sunrise or anything like that. It's just a community bike park, kind of like Desert Trails down in Mesa. If I can get back down to Flagstaff, I'll definitely make a video on the place, because I think a lot of people would enjoy it. So let's get us another run in here. Oh, kind of dead sailored a little on that one. And on that one, let's just slow it for this last one. My left foot was not quite in the right position, was hanging off the pedal a little bit. And my brain was on that. instead of the jumps. Let's go try this again. I know, this is all so boring. But hey, it's free. Also trying to get used to staying off the brakes and just letting the speed of the trail take me through. All of these runs I've been riding the brakes a little bit coming up to the jumps. And that's I mean, you know, I know practice makes progress and I'll get past that, but I'm definitely aware of it. Getting a little closer. I guess my goal is to, clear each one. That's something to shoot for. It's funny, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, oh, this kind of reminds me of sessioning that long middle section of dirt therapy back at Hawes, hitting the jumps, you know, trying to get used to everything. And it feels quite apropos because, again, you know, I'm trying to get a therapy session in for my brain, and it's the same situation. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. Oh. Front tire is getting just over the lip, the landing lip on this last one. That second to last one I'm having a little trouble with. Let's keep going, man. Alright, let's do this. Get my left foot situated here. Woo! Oh, did better. Oh, did better on that one. Almost dead sailored a little bit. On the second to last one, when I came off the one before that, went a little deeper than I expected. Kind of threw my balance off, and I felt my body tense up as I came up the transition for this jump right here. It is hot out here in the sun. Damn, I can feel the sweat just dripping out of my helmet. Gross. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Getting there. I'm getting there. Woo! Got a little twisted in the air on that one. Alright, here goes run number... Hell, I don't know. Ivy, put what run number this is on the screen. Yeah, that one. That's what number this run is. Slowly making progress. Super deep. All right. Oh, buzzed my butt again. Wow. That second jump, third jump, man, I am just going deep as hell on them. All right, let's do it. Let's really try a push on 4 and 5. I'm going deep on 1 and 2. 3 is okay. And then 4 and 5, I'm still coming up short. And it's not a matter of speed. There's plenty of speed right here. That was a bad run. Kept, see that? I kept like pushing off toward the right. That was goofy. Silly even. Let's do it again. Let's go. All right, man, 4th jump was definitely better. Definitely got my front tire over that lip. And 5th jump was about the same. I'm still, man, I'm getting a little wobbly. Might actually be getting a little tired. Holy cow, so I just looked at my phone and I have actually been out here just over an hour and a half now doing this. I have no idea how many times I've even hit this now. I feel like I should probably try not to push it, you know, because I want to quit like on a high note. You know, I want to go out on a high note today. So I'm gonna say if I don't clear 4 and 5 today, that's okay. I feel like I have 2 or 3 more laps that I could do. I think if I keep it to 2, I think I'd have enough strength to go back up to the top and come down the flow trail and make the full loop one time. So maybe I'll just do that. Maybe my goal will be 2 more runs, not including this one. So 3 more runs total, and then a lap all the way around, and we'll call it good. Yeah, that sounds okay. Also just realized that my camera is down to 10% battery, and of course I don't have my backpack on, so I don't have my extra batteries. So I think I can get 2 more runs in, this one included. We'll just do 2 more runs, and then I'm gonna have to go down to the van, stick a new battery in, and then go up to the top, and I'll say that's good for today. All right. Try not to push too hard on 1 and 2, a little harder on 3. Try to really boost a little on 4 and 5. Keep balance. Stay loose in the air. Don't go stiff. Try to stay symmetrical with our pressures. And enjoy the freedom. There we go. Oh, dang, so close. I almost cleared number 4 completely. My rear tire cased it just on the top of the transition there. And 5, I got really close. So, one more. Let's get it, Ivy. Last session run. Enjoy it, but let's make it count. You got it. Clear them all. Stable. Nope. Oh well. Let's come down to the van. Woo, steep. Alrighty then, we've got a new battery. We're gonna start a trek up the hill. You guys know what this is like. I'm gonna walk it. I mean, that's pretty much all I can do on this climb to the top anyway, so I'll see you up there. Looky here. That is definitely some more bear poop. Oh, and that is much fresher. Look at all the maggots in there. Wow. So this is a little more porridgey than that last pile. Oh my gosh. That is the freshest bear scat I've ever seen though. Okay. Let's catch us a breather. And we'll do this. All right, you guys ready? Been a couple weeks since I hit this trail. Let's do it. Ugh. Woo! Dang. Oh man, nice. Feels like it's gotten chunkier. Oh, it's a steep, chunky part. Wow. All right. Oh. Whew. All right. That was a good final lap. Yeah, perfectly timed, because I am now out of steam. Oh. You know, I think no matter how many times I do it, I'll never get used to the fact that coming down a trail is a lot of work, man. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm just like, and it just, you know, it makes me think back how before I started riding, I was just so ignorant about it all, and, you know, having the thought of, why are they breathing so hard? All they did was ride their bike down the hill. It's a lot of work coming down the hill. So, good day today, man. I really, really, really needed this day. This is a good win for me. No, I didn't cleanly clear jump 4 and 5 on the jump line. I almost cleared 4 and I got pretty close to 5. Still going deep on that second jump though. First, 1 and 2, I'm definitely going deep on. So I'm not quite sure what to do there. I guess just, not pop. Try not to pop so much on those first 2 and just kind of let momentum, carry me over a little bit lower. I had a lot of fun out here. I really do enjoy this jump line. It is great practice. if you guys are looking to work on your jump skills and you're here in the Durango area, this is a great place to do it. It's just up from the parking lot. You know, it's just a couple of minutes from the bottom to the top and back again. I wish there was like an actual skills park where you could work on this kind of stuff here in Durango. But you know, thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it. This past week and a half has been kind of rough, and I feel really good today, and I'm gonna try to carry this all day long with me. So I'm glad you guys were here to see you know, another winning video. It's not always like this. Some days are diamonds and some days are rocks, and some of my last rides have been total dog turds, man. They're not even rocks. They're just hot steaming piles of turds. So today feels real good, and I'm glad that I could bring you guys along. So, you know, until next time, I'll see you guys out there on the trails, and y'all keep your shiny sides up.